Welcome back again, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's Tony back again with more sci-fi goodness. If you watched the previous videos, again, big thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. If you liked any of that kind of stuff, then again, obviously there's more and more of this behind me here. So we'll have a look at the 5 I've grabbed today. First one being an absolute cult classic, and it is Flash Gordon. This is the Studio Canal release. I know for you guys in the US, you got an Arrow release of this, but it's the same transfer, same disc. The Studio put out over here. There was a slip with this. It is knocking around here somewhere, but brilliant film. Absolutely over the top cheesiness. The tagline on the back sums it up perfectly. It says, "A perfect piece of interstellar campery." Yeah, that's what it is. Brian Blessed is great. Sam Jones is great. Max von Sydow is great. I've always liked this film. The score by Queen. I'm not a big Queen fan in any way, shape or form, really. But the 2 scores that they've done for films over the years, this being one, Highlander being the other, fucking unreal how good they work with the films. This is brilliant. I'd say the Highlander score is even better, the soundtrack to that. But take nothing away from what they did with this, it's fantastic as well. So that's the first one, Flash Gordon. Second one, you may laugh at it, but I truly love it, and it makes no goddamn sense. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Again, as a kid, this was an event piece of cinema. Jackson was fucking huge at this point. And for him to do something like this, really, it was just like an amalgamation of a load of music videos bolted together. And the continuity of it and the sense of it didn't really make any. You know what I mean? It was all over the show. But as a visual piece of artwork, as a spectacle, it's just fantastic. I love every minute of it. So a Blu-ray release of this was great when this came out. So that's Moonwalker. Another little sci-fi sort of comedy, yeah, I mean, that's what it was. Inner Space, another staple as a film watch for me as a kid. Great film, funny. This is right at the point where, I can't think of his name now. Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid popularity. You'll see a few Dennis Quaid films pop up amongst all this stuff that I've got within the sci-fi genre. But yeah, that's Inner Space. That was really good. Oh yes, here we go now. This sends tingles in the stomach. Explorers. My God, this is a fucking brilliant film. Thank God that Shout Factory put this out, because we didn't have fucking anything over here apart from a really crappy old DVD. There was a shit transfer on it, and this came out through Shout. Man, this is a great film. Love every minute of this. It's one of those films that sticks with you. It's one of those films, if you're not a film buff, if you're not a film fanatic, and you start talking about this kind of thing to somebody that isn't a film buff or a film fanatic, everybody always remembers it. They don't remember the name of it, you know what I mean, but they remember the film fondly, and that's for good reason. It's because it is an exceptional little coming of age film. Friends have an adventure, have an experience, and it works brilliantly. It's up there in easy my top 10 of this kind of stuff, and thank God for Shout Factory for putting that out. Lastly, it is another great film of mine, favourite of mine, and it is a cult classic, and it pains me no end that Arrow never give us a release of this in the UK. And the sole reason for that release never coming to the UK is because of this stupid bloody thing. We already had a physical copy of it on Blu-ray that got put out. It's okay. There's a few extras on it. There ain't loads on it. But this is the sole reason that stopped Arrow putting the beautiful edition out. And to be fair, I really need to upgrade to that Arrow one. I could do with importing a copy. I could do one, hit one of you guys up out in the US there to send me either the Blu-ray. I know the 4K is coming, but I don't think that 4K is coming to the UK either. I think that's a US and Canada release only. But it is a great film. This is very early, sort of like computer enhanced CG graphics in it, and you can tell now, you know what I mean, it's rough around the edges, the bit where he's in the cockpit of the spacecraft and that, but I still love it dearly. It's still a fantastic film. It's still up there as a cult classic, and to be fair, it looks okay on this. I would imagine the Arrow edition blows it out of the water. So that's The Last Starfighter. So for this episode, we looked at Flash Gordon, we looked at Moonwalker, we looked at Inner Space, we looked at Explorers, and finally, Last Starfighter. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying doing them because, like I say, I love the sci-fi genre, and even the sub-genres in the sci-fi genre. What you'll find everything up to now is Blu-rays. I work my way through, but cropping up there'll be DVDs, there'll be VHS tapes. I've got more sci-fi video shop posts as well, so we'll have a look through those. I've got a load of sci-fi books. We'll have a look through all that as well. So everything sci-fi related that's in my collection, we'll slowly but surely go through it. If you're liking these videos, please consider giving us a subscribe. Give us a little thumbs up on the video as well. It does help out with all the YouTube algorithms. And if you guys are into any of this kind of stuff, or you're into these films, leave a comment down below. We'll have a chat about it. You guys know I love talking about this kind of stuff, so I love interacting with people that are into the same thing as well. So for this video, guys, that's that. Take care. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.